back to my channel. This is Dori. I'm a teacher of English, and today I want to share with you some very useful phrases and structures that you can use in your IELTS Task 2 writing that will instantly improve your score. Okay, before we start, let me get something straight. The phrases and the structures alone cannot guarantee high score in your writing. They cannot guarantee that if you use them you will get band 9 or 8 or even 7. The only thing that can guarantee that is the whole appearance of your writing and your level of English. However, if you're aiming for a very high score in IELTS writing, then you should use these advanced structures and useful phrases. So let's go and check them out.
Okay, let's start with the easiest ones, passive voice. As you can see here, let's see some ways that you can use the passive voice. So the conclusion to be drawn is that. This is a very useful phrase to use for your conclusions, or if you want to sum up an argument of a paragraph. Instead of using to sum up or in conclusion all the time, this is a very good phrase to use. Nuclear energy has been linked with serious or fatal accidents. So again, this is how you can use passive voice to state an argument. It is often forgotten that when you want to start a phrase, an opening phrase, and you don't know how to do it, this is a very useful way, and you also use passive voice. Money is considered to be the root of all evil, again, when you want to start an argument. And lastly, this effort has been attributed to environmentalists. These are just examples of passive voice on how you can use it, but please remember to use it whenever you can, as much as possible in a formal writing. Now we have the advanced use of so. We usually avoid so in formal writing. You cannot say so. You have to use therefore, hence, thus instead. You cannot say so nice, so good, etc. These are considered really informal ways, and they are not accepted in a formal writing. However, there's a way you can use it and be very formal at the same time. Let's see this example. This is so serious an issue that measures should be taken in order to minimize the consequences. This is the syntactical structure of so that is considered really advanced. Now, inversions. This is a really advanced structure, again, that will instantly improve your score if used correctly. Let's see some examples with simple inversions first. Not only is the use of cars in the center of the town unsightly, but it is also a source of pollution. Rarely do people see the governments giving or offering actionable solutions to this issue. So another way you can use inversions that will be very effective as well is with conditionals instead of using the common if all the time. For instance, let's see these examples. Inversions with conditionals. Were the political leaders to ensure the safety of the community, the inhabitants would feel secure. Had mobile phones not been invented, the development of technology would have been much slower. Had the state implemented the law more strictly, few people would now try to outsmart the government in relation to their paying taxes. So the last one, this one, is mixed conditional, quite advanced, but don't be confused. Try to focus on its meaning and you'll understand. Next structure is cleft sentences. It is also very effective to use cleft sentences in order to start a sentence. Let's see how we can do that with examples. What environmentalists object to is burning plastic. So you see, instead of saying environmentalists object to burning plastic, you change it a little bit like that. What environmentalists object to is burning plastic. You start the sentence with what, and this makes it really formal. Let's see another example. What many people would like to see is more opportunities for the disabled. Or, it is the financial greed that I object to, not the economic growth. Lastly, it is quite formal if you use gerunds or participle phrases to start a sentence. Let's see some examples with these. Cutting down trees will have damaging consequences for the entire planet. Increasing taxes would create significant difficulties for the small entrepreneurs. So as you can see, the first two examples are with gerunds, cutting down, increasing, And the last two will be with participle phrases. Let's read them. Having been cyberbullied, I know how psychologically damaging this can be for any person, let alone a teenager. Having been released from prison, many people subsequently reoffend.
Okay, that's it for today. This was for people that their level of English is already very, very good. So please don't be disheartened if you cannot follow, especially if you're not aiming for a very high score in IELTS writing. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe, and please do check out the description box below for useful links to other videos, to free ebooks, to my social media and website, and much more. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck with your exam.